Have you ever wondered that Indonesia is the biggest cargo import in Southeast Asia? Because it's logic, right? Indonesia has its capacity and largeness, and it's quite strategic in Southeast Asia. But here's the bitter part. Indonesia is not the biggest cargo because it cannot compete within the Singapore and Malaysia. And today, Nadim could solve it.
Let me show you what's wrong. The Nadim airport is stuck. It can only handle 3.9 million passengers, but 5 million people wanted to fly. That's like trying to get 5 people in a car that only fits 4. But the real problem is bigger. First, the airport is old. The buildings are small and we don't have enough spaces for cargo. Second one, getting there is a nightmare. When trucks carry goods from the port to the airport and they get stuck in the traffic for like 1 hour. A trip that should only take 15 minutes, it will take 1 hour. Third one, we're losing our money to the neighbor. Singapore handle millions of tons of cargo every year. We can handle much less. All that business could be ours. If we don't fix this now, Indonesia will always be the second place in Southeast Asia. Step 4. We attract new airlines. We add 25 new airlines and then also adding new 25 routes. More flights means more business. Step 5. We add smart technology such as AI, robots, automated system. Everything runs smooth and fast. What makes this one? Each step pay for the next step. We don't wait for the money up front. We earn money and then build more. The highway starts making money from tolls, and the ports get busy, makes money from ships, and the airport get busy and makes money from flights. It all works together.
So let's talk about the numbers of the finance in Altiora Nadim project or BCC project. So we need 2.8 investment, which is for over 25 years, which is it sounds big and sounds huge, but this is why it's smart. So we make our money back in 15 years, which is quite huge because the break-even point is 15 years only, and after 25 years we make 200. So we make 773% of profit. How? The highway makes money from day one, which is because per vehicle is 35,000, and in in Batam there's like 6.5 million of vehicles that actively driven, and from that we make the port bigger. How we make the port bigger? By choosing the next to the land of in Batu Ampar port, and from that we can make the warehouse and we establish the facilities and increasing the cost. And how much is the cost? Is 950 per container. And after that we expand the airport and we can gain more airplanes and its effectiveness and its environment, which is making like hotels and etc. We charge the LCC one is 145 per passengers, and our data says, and we already talked to the expertise, that Mr. Hendro works in the CMA-CGM, which is the third biggest actually shipping company, and he said our plan makes sense. And in the other hand, the Faisal is the head officer in Medan, in Palembang, sorry. The public works said our highway plan will work. And for that, we could gain and take a look from other airports, the Kertajati one. It's failed because there's no road connect to its functional, which means they are not connecting the airport to the public affection. And we are actually doing the opposite, because we are connecting the port, highway and airport all together. And the result, by forecasting all of that, we can take a look of 2015, we get the 40% more ships, 32% less traffic in the city, and 3 trillion rupiah in revenue every year.
So the reason why we are really sure that we will beat Singapore and Malaysia is, the first one is the location. So Batam is only 20 kilometers away from Singapore, but with Indonesian prices. So it's like having a Singapore location but with much cheaper cost. The second one is the timing. So we are not fixing an old airport, but we are creating a new system from the start. The third one is the government support. So our strategy is exactly aligned with government, which is a better infrastructure, more job outside Java, and green technology. And the last one is the proven partner, which is the PPP. So PPP has built an airport before, so that's one of our reasons why we are really sure that it will work.
Right now, Indonesia has a choice. We can watch Singapore and Malaysia getting richer from Southeast Asia trade, or we can build Batam Trade Central and make Indonesia the center of it all. In 25 years, when people talk about Southeast Asia biggest cargo hub, they will talk about Indonesia, they will talk about Batam, they will talk about what we built together. Team Altiora believe Indonesia deserves to be number one.
Okay, so let's join us by managing and upgrading its facilities so we make Indonesia become the better version of the Indonesia of future. Golden Age Indonesia 2015. So let's join us. Altiora, connect, smart, big win, and money.